welcome back to another season of Love and Life, where we have real conversations about love and real life. I am your host, Tony B, and I have with me my boo.
What's happening?
What's up, B?
How's everything? Give me a high five.
High five.
Yeah, high five. Straight off the break. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right, all right.
All right. All right now.
Bad girl.
Bad girl is in the building. How y'all doing?
What's up, bag?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
L Boogie.
L Boogie is in the building. Let's do our handshake, baby.
Thank you, practice.
The Boogie Man is back in the building, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it.
MB, what's up?
What's up, good looking people? How y'all doing? We back in the building.
Lady T.
Hey people.
You okay?
That's it. Hey,
Hey
people.
people, hey family. I've been out, but I'm back.
What's that?
What the hell is that?
What
the
that
hell
mean?
She drunk already.
See something already.
All right,
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
We
get
going we doing a little something new this season, guys. So
it. What is that?
The quick question of the week. And I'm going to start by saying this to everybody. Has everybody been following Joe Smith and his wife, right?
no, I don't even know.
Okay,
who that
well,
is.
the quick question here.
But you gotta
is,
tell everybody what the quick question, what it consists of. Be like,
The quick question consists of, if you fell on hard times, would you
No.
be okay with your spouse having an OnlyFans?
but you gotta tell them they can only. So the quick question is, you have to say yes or no.
Yeah.
We
yes
gonna
or
go
no?
around. You can't
Yes or no.
elaborate
Yes or
on
no.
anything. You just
Yeah.
gotta say yes, or no.
Okay.
We got it.
And then he'll pick one person to.
Yes.
Behind every
Okay.
man is
So-
a strong black woman.
Yes, ma'am. The quick question is, would you be okay with your spouse, if you fell on hard times, would you be okay with your spouse having a fans only?
I thought it was OnlyFans.
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 What's that?
Can you explain what that consists of?
I thought it was going around and y'all gonna
I
say
didn't understand it,
I mean,
so I
like,
can
I
answer
guess-
the question.
Yeah, yeah.
Be clear
Yeah.
on
Are you?
what it is.
Are you? MB?
No,
Okay.
no.
Lady T.
Yes.
L Boogie.
No.
Bad girl.
She don't know what
I don't
OnlyFans
know
is.
what OnlyFans is.
It's like a site where people go
A
on
sex
there and
site.
they
It's
do
almost like a
anything.
sex,
Like
yeah.
they may want to see you
See your feet.
see your feet.
They want.
It's like,
they want you to
they
wash your
pay for
hands.
it.
Yeah.
So it's OnlyFans,
okay,
and you
I
have
remember
to
that.
get
Yeah.
a subscription and pay for that
So
particular
if you
page.
say if we fell on hard times, would I be okay with him doing
Even one of y'all.
Lord Jesus. No.
No. How about you?
no.
No. Well, that leads me to go back to the one person that said yes. You okay with your spouse having the OnlyFans?
Wow.
Yes.
Why?
It would not. It is revenue. It's money coming in. We on hard times. I'd rather him do that and it's legit than going out and getting himself caught up into something.
But you said in another season that he couldn't work at Walmart.
Well, Walmart's a little different because Walmart's a little different. This thing's
I'm
on.
sorry. I'm sorry.
This is probably or would be more than likely more profitable.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
she said
Okay.
she cool with it. Everybody else, it's a no. So let's keep moving.
I think
bullshitting.
this quick question, I be wanting to elaborate.
I know.
I want to
Let's
know.
go. Everybody
It'll be another
said.
show.
Yeah,
They
they said no.
playing people.
Well,
But anyway.
to answer my own questions, I would.
And let me
go.
get a high five.
Them too. This whole way.
Okay, let's get into
I like that,
today's
B.
topic.
That's good. I like that.
But not to cut y'all off, but before we get started, we got a new drink that my baby
Yeah.
created tonight, and we ain't said nothing about it.
I was getting ready to get to that, but B said get
Yeah, I
into
know.
the topic.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
well,
So we gotta do the drink.
Yes, I forgot.
Be
I'm
all
sorry.
out of order.
I'm sorry.
B gotta stay in his
Please
lane.
explain your drink.
Me?
Yes.
This is the Bad Girl that we drinking tonight, BG, named after me.
Bad girl.
The bad girl.
Make you do some bad things.
What's in the bag? What's in the bag, girl?
It's simple. It's just some apple syrup, cran apple, and triple sec splash of ginger ale.
All right,
It's
there
pretty
you have
good.
it.
It's pretty
It's
good.
pretty good.
The
It's pretty
BG.
good. I had some.
BG.
Yeah. Yes.
Get at me, bad girl.
And she don't own the rights to that music.
And before the season out, everybody's gonna have their own signature drink.
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure of it.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So we gotta get into the topic. Y'all see, I got a lot of notes here. So the topic for this week is called "Take Out the D."
Take out the D.
Take out the D.
D.
How that look?
Take out the D.
Take
Get your
out
mind
the-
out the gutter.
Okay.
I'm talking
okay.
about divorce.
Oh.
Oh.
Take out the D. So today's topic, we're gonna talk about not even making divorce a option when you going into marriage, or how you guys feel about that. I mean, everybody, we always have a different perspective at the truth table. So I'm gonna start it off with like the first segment. I'm saying that is mindset. So when I say you shouldn't even go into marriage with that mindset of divorce is an option. If things don't work out, I know I can always get a divorce, which some people do. So I don't know how y'all feel about that one.
I'm open to divorce. But I didn't get it.
You open to?
I'm open to divorce.
So you feel like you should go into marriage with knowing
don't-
that as you have that as an alternative?
Absolutely. Anything you go into, you know that there's an alternative.
Bad girl. Bad girl. Bad
Lord
girl make you
have
twist your
mercy.
words.
You know that there's an option to get out. Or,
You consider that as an option?
well, apparently you did too.
Well, I don't know if you
But
consider
I'm
that
just
as an
saying,
option.
you
I don't know
don't,
if you
you don't
consider it
go,
as an option.
well, I can't say the
You
word.
don't go
so
into
I
it
can't say alternative.
You
So I
just
said
You just
option.
said it.
just said
You
it.
just said it.
So I think that on a real note, yes, it's not something that I think people really consider to be. But if things go left, I don't look at it to saying, oh, well, I'm in it and I can't get out. Anything you get in, you can get out of, whether it's bad or good.
No, that's not true.
It's in my opinion,
Not anything you get in, you can get out of.
well, okay.
But I understand what you're saying. So I think what Tony B is saying is that the mindset of, going into a relationship or going into a marriage, a lot of us go in, well, not a lot of us, but people go in with that mindset that, oh, if this don't work out, then I will divorce. The mindset should be that this is going to work out. Divorce shouldn't even be in your mind going in, is what I think.
That's
she's
what I'm saying.
Yeah, because if
Right.
you thinking about divorce when you getting married, that something ain't right.
Right.
Well, I
You
said
shouldn't do it
she,
from the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
well,
you
she
should be-
she posed a question as saying, is it a alternative? And my thing of it all is, no. When I married this man, I didn't go into it saying, oh well, it's 5 years and then we out if stuff don't go the way it's supposed to go. But at the end of the day, I know that is an option.
Yeah, it's always
If all else fails, I'm gonna ride or die. But at the same time, I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where it's not for the betterment of me and my child,
So you
my minor child.
okay?
Yeah.
Because I was just trying to think about what you said. I'm saying, so when you first went into your marriage, you weren't thinking in the back of your head, I know I got plan B, which is plan B is I'm going to the courthouse.
This merge or the first merge.
It doesn't matter. I'm talking about
The thing is, no, even in my first merge, I did not go into it with the alternative of divorce as an option. That's not what I went into. But because things happened and it played itself out to be what it was, I knew that wasn't where I needed to be. Somebody was going to end up 6 feet under.
Right. So
yeah,
I mean, and I
it's
get
best
that.
you did that.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I
right
get
there.
that, and I do think that it is an option when it needs to be. But I think where she's going is that oftentimes that is in the forefront of people's minds as they're going through daily issues.
Right.
And they're not doing what they need to do to salvage the marriage. You know, they're not doing the counseling. They're not doing. They're not communicating. They're not taking every step that they can in order to make their marriage better before they just jump to divorce. I think that's what it is. We know it's an option, and when does it become that option is another question. Because I'm not saying that divorce shouldn't be an option. It absolutely should be an option. However, what gets us there? But do we do everything that we need to do before we say this is what we throwing in
giving
there?
up.
Some
Yeah.
people, like, it could be, to your point, they don't put in the work, the least little thing, which leads, I'm glad you said that, because going to like a subtopic is threaten divorce. A lot of people get into an argument and they threaten to get a divorce. Why you laughing?
I'm laughing at bro here.
Don't pass it to
Ladies,
her.
we must be threatened
Something.
all the time.
Something.
I'm telling you, you shouldn't threaten divorce.
MB.
Yeah,
What's up, brother?
why would somebody even, if you get in an argument, why is that the first thing that they why do they feel like they gotta threaten somebody with divorce, like that's gonna really change something?
Right.
It's gonna
Sometimes
change
it
something.
does.
You
Sometimes
gonna
it
miss me
does,
when I'm
though.
gone.
Sometimes it does.
It changes
It's
things.
like
I
they
thi-
try
I-
to cut you to the white meat. That's it.
I think it could change something for the worse,
yeah.
though, because you can do that, and you say that shit too many times, you'd be like, all right, then
call
bye.
it
I mean, because
Yeah.
you calling somebody bluff like you playing poker or something, and they got shit in your hands.
He know.
And that one day somebody gonna be like, okay,
Right.
let's do it.
Right. Let's go.
So should people, that's the question. Should people, if you get into an argument with your spouse, should you threaten divorce? I say no. That's
think
one
this
thing
is,
I
I
don't.
think we are amongst the non-realistic folks when
What?
it comes to a heated argument.
What?
And when it comes to things
So
that,
y'all
when you
have-
have
It sounds like
So y'all have threatened
when
each
you
other.
have had arguments and you have you know the pie has boiled over, you know things have been said, like it's still not to the point where when you throw that out there, you mean it at that time.
You've gotten in that type of argument that on a daily basis.
Not on a daily basis, but we've had heated arguments.
And you
Yeah.
threaten
I
divorce.
printed papers off.
And you said you was sending some papers
I'm
off.
out of here. They
Yeah.
got the papers online. They got the
She
papers
sure
online.
did print them goddamn papers. I said, where you want me to sign that goddamn? I'm gonna take off the next day. We going down to that
And she
damn
changed your
courthouse.
mind quick then.
Called her down. That
She
she had.
ain't go down
She had a
there.
goddamn 3 and a 4 in her hand, like she had 2 aces and shit. Faking like a motherfucker.
A 3 and a 4, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I want to know why she said we unrealistic, but that's for
Yeah.
me. That's I don't do that.
Okay. I don't do that.
Until you get mad.
I mean, it just all depends on the situation and what's going on.
Okay, but how many times you gonna throw that out there?
I've only did that with Mike once. With MB, I've done that one time.
But printed off the papers, or but you.
But how many times you use the D word?
With that one time.
Have you ever?
You know,
used
when
it?
you say we can go our separate ways, I don't need you, I don't need you neither. That mean divorce, right?
No, not really.
What it mean?
But as long as
It's
you,
separate.
until you say the word, it don't
Divorce
mean shit.
Well, the
It's-
actual divorce
yeah.
word, that was just one time. That was a couple of years ago.
And you printed them papers.
Printed them all
You gave them papers.
and did an amendment to it myself and all. Because it
Because
say on the back of the packet, if you have any additional information,
It say what?
on the back of the packet, if you have any additional info that you would like for it to be considered, then you can type it and add it.
So she was really into the
So-
paperwork.
So the argument, I mean, I'm kind of nosy now. What was it that deep that you? I mean, what the arg? I mean, so y'all was just arguing. It wasn't no
It
fighting,
was deep.
wasn't no
It was
finance.
deep.
I mean, it was just
Deep.
It was deep.
It was deep. I was ready to sign them up. I ain't shit, goddamn. I called in the next day. I said, I ain't come to work.
So why didn't you sign it?
I signed it.
'Cause
We
I
ain't go
put
around
that-
that to the court.
Cause you what?
You so
that's-
what, how you end up there?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So
Yo,
you had that mad sack.
So again, it's still you when you are unseasoned in certain things, and you know, that was the first go round, and learning from that, I have not done it again. It's not been anything that made me go to that extreme, but it happened with us.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but I'm just trying to understand why, and you know, and why do
It was a
why
heated
do
argument.
we
It was
do that?
I couldn't even remember at this point what it was, but anything when I go to that matches, it was something serious.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
know
I
that.
Everybody done seen you. Y'all
Yeah.
done seen it in this motherfucker, right? Shit. We should have had that on record. God damn it.
So it was a
Yeah.
reason why I can't even remember, but it needed to happen.
But that's
It
kind of a
did
good.
need to happen.
So was it any?
It's-
No, I'm glad you said that because it leads me into, and it's if people feel comfortable with sharing. Has it ever been a argument that you guys may have had that you was like it was in your head but you just ain't said? Like you was like, you know what? You may have went in the bathroom and said it to yourself.
Most
This
definitely.
motherfucker
Most
got me.
definitely. Especially for me. God damn shit. I done said that numerous times. I said, this motherfucker got me all the way fucked up.
Don't use my words.
I ain't lying. Shit.
Don't use my
Those
words.
are words. She patented those.
Don't
Them ain't
use
your
my
words.
words.
I think that we have all gone through some things that in our minds that we felt like, okay, this is probably that time where we need to think about that. I'm not sure that I've ever threatened divorce. I don't know. I don't remember, but I know what brother man right here told me.
it was a little different from an argument. We was going through some things.
Yeah, we was going through.
and it was brought up. You know what I mean? So the divorce word was used, but it wasn't like I'm a divorce you. I can't even really remember. But I know the
You
word
said
was used.
bad girl, because I'm being a little nosy. You said,
I mean, we was going through some stuff in our marriage, and it came up. Some stuff
he
happened,
told
and,
me.
you know,
He said, "What you say?"
I can't remember what I said. I know it was used, but you used it. You used the word before.
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, 'cause
Come
I
on,
think
now
you-
they sitting
And I'm
there and
not-
they like, no.
I
Let's
never-
make it work. Always and forever. Hey, bullshit.
I never said that. I just said when you know better, you do better, right?
Yeah.
So as you grow and you mature, then you don't tend to do the things that you used to do. So I'm not saying that I've never said it. I'm not saying that we never came to a point, but it's not something that
we like threaten
that
each
we
other.
threaten each other with on a daily, or if we don't see eye to eye. It's not even in right now. It's not in our vocabulary. It's not. So if we have an argument, it's an argument. There is, there are things on the table that could, that could push somebody to divorce. And again, if that's what you need to do, I'm all for it.
Right.
I'm not saying stay in anything where you're not happy, you're not comfortable, you're not safe, things like that. But just on a daily, a lot of times people go in just with that mindset. It's just like
First little thing.
it's just like that's on in their mind, and that it shouldn't
So
be.
so that was, I think the situation you gave El Boogie was different. You were saying y'all was going through something that's separate from
But
what.
yeah, so we've
this
never
really is about.
been in an argument and used the divorce word.
Yeah.
But he told me he was going, and I said, "Well, I'll meet you there."
And I think it was vice versa.
I know he told me he was going. He thought he was. I was like, he was calling me bluff. I said, "All right, when we going?
Right.
When we going?"
You
That's
done
right.
playing with nuts like that.
That's
What
the
about
same
you,
thing you
Chick?
did,
We
though.
ever on a regular not because we've had our situations which we've shared on previous podcasts. I'm not talking about a serious situation where it could warm. Just every day we may have had an argument.
Every
and one
day?
of us, not every day. I'm just saying a normal day-to-day disagreement or conflict. If one of us ever
Well,
said
I know I haven't. I ain't say it.
But you was thinking it.
I thought it. I'm like, man, look here.
Yeah, it might have been some time you like, no, I'm sick of this shit.
I probably.
I'm being a
sick
little
of this
nosy
shit.
now.
But I think even in our
I
mind,
don't know.
we sick of this shit. It's still not to
Yeah,
that
but
point
it
where
wasn't- yeah.
it's like divorce is just at that moment. You know what? I got this motherfucker. Got to get the fuck away from me.
Hey,
Yeah.
But
I
that's
just
how it
look.
is, though.
But when you think it, I leave. I go and I probably don't come home about 2:00 in the
Don't
morning.
you lie, because I bust your head to the white man. Don't you have any people think you gonna have me sitting up waiting and you ain't think
You be sitting up waiting because goddamn
Love
look.
brings you home. Don't play with me.
Look, sitting there waiting, rocking like a motherfucker. No, that's it. What time that motherfucker gonna be
Sitting
here?
Mama, you know she mad because she's sitting in the blue and white room in the living room.
rocking like
You
a
can't even
motherfucker.
go in that joint in their house. She's sitting in the white room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there rocking. As soon as the garage door come in,
She
cut the
tried to
alarm
run
off.
upstairs like she was
Yeah,
sitting
she
in
run
the room.
upstairs. I stay downstairs for a minute. You hear her rumbling around. They come downstairs. Go in the refrigerator. I said, I know you waiting for me. It's all right. You know you was waiting for me. You know you was waiting for me to get in there.
Oh, shit.
Don't lie.
And I done made phone calls not too long ago saying, this is some bullshit. This a deal breaker here. I'm out.
Why you ain't go?
All bark and no bite.
Whatever. Next.
Why you didn't go?
I mean, again, it has been moments where it's been to like I can be by myself. I mean, I'm sure all of us have felt that. It's been some heated issues within all of our relationships. So I would be sitting here lying to the good people. I would sit here and be lying to you unrealistic folks. But at the end of the day,
Why we unrealistic?
you know, you the good outweigh the bad, I guess.
Yeah.
So that kind of no, it didn't lead into that, but I'm gonna go into the other segment. Why people tend to may think divorce is because they don't heal before they marry. So do you guys think that plays a big role in a lot of problems that people can experience in their marriage because they haven't even healed themselves, and then you trying to marry somebody, you become a union, and it's like two broken people
I agree
trying
with
to
that.
make.
Yeah,
I say yes.
trying to put a Band-Aid over a bullet wound.
Yes. Mike was a very broken person. Lord, he was broken. But at the end of the day,
Oh, this is all I could do. I can just shake my
Yeah,
head.
but
I
most
ain't
of
got
us
something.
aren't
I
ready.
agree. When we came, and everybody who know who been listening, tuning in, you know, this is our second go around. So, he had a lot of issues, a lot of baggage. You know, just
He had a lot
he
of.
had a lot of issues, and then it caused me to actually look in the mirror at myself with some things. I wasn't too bad as him,
Too bad as him.
I wasn't that far gone, but
That's that bad girl, man. That bad
Yeah, a
girl
lot
of
of issues.
vicious drink. Boy, I'm telling you.
It could have went south or left real quick or real fast.
What?
The merge.
Why?
But we chose to stick it out and do what I know I didn't do it in the previous merge was counseling, communicating, and valuing, you know, taking into consideration how others felt outside of me.
Yeah.
That wasn't key for me in the previous
You
relationship.
said all that, but I used to have you out 3 o'clock in the morning running and everything.
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
Running, jogging,
Yeah.
exercising.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with divorce though.
I'm just saying, you saying I had all these baggage and all this.
You did, Mike.
You had a lot of baggage too.
Please look at the camera.
You had a lot of
No,
baggage
Johnny,
too.
You had a lot of stuff.
I had something going on. You had stuff going on too.
I did.
But I did hear you to MB's point You said he did. What about you?
I had some self healing that needed to take place during the beginning. I knew what marriage consisted of, and was I willing to sacrifice myself to that degree was another question. And that came, once I realized really that it was worth saving. Because you could walk it anytime.
Tony B, something you said, the question you just asked. Now, both of them, like far as the healing process, they really didn't allow themselves to heal because they
Ho, everybody. Don't
speak
for me.
Okay, you're right. You absolutely right. No. Outside looking in. The question that you posed, the question that you posed, because they were both still married at the time when they possibly they never really got a chance to
heal
sit
from
back
those relationships.
And even though their stuff is working, but it's probably a lot of people who relationships that may not work because they in something
and jump right into something else.
1 foot in something and 1 foot out of something and just jump right into something.
Yeah.
Really to go back to the question that you was posing as far as the whole healing part.
Well, what I would add to that, or how I would rebuke that, is that yes, they came out of another marriage, but a lot of people go in haven't even been in marriages previously, and they're not right and ready for the marriage that they're going into. Either they were unhealed from a previous relationship, or just life in general. They just not ready for commitment or to become one with somebody. So it don't necessarily have to, because somebody was in
be married.
a previous marriage.
What you mean, thank you, bad girl? I was just using
Because you wasn't ready either.
Who wasn't married? Who wasn't ready?
You.
I guess probably because I was young. But
That's what I'm saying. So there are other circumstances.
but
there are other things.
but I didn't need to heal from anything.
You think?
Oh, hell no, what I needed to heal
Well,
from.
that's your perspective.
What did
that's
I need?
him
I wasn't in nothing to have to
I'm
heal
gonna
from
let his
that.
wife answer that because I got a list. I got 99 reasons.
Put your mic up. Put your mic up, sir.
99 reasons why he needed to heal.
Heal from what?
Go ahead, bad girl.
You know me so well. Hey, shit, I ain't had to heal from that.
Denial. They say letting go to D. Denial.
Spell it. I bet you can't spell it.
DENIAL.
That's
That's
a
like Daniel.
No.
She was showing up wrong.
Oh man, y'all.
Well, look, I can speak for myself on that. I know I had a lot of baggage and sugar, honey, and iced tea with me. I know I did. You know what I'm saying?
Let's be transparent.
So
Right.
Right,
It don't have to be
you
baggage.
got when
It
you
could
talk.
be sugar, honey, iced tea, like you
Yeah.
said.
So you wasn't healed.
Well, put it like this. From all of what I've been through in life to when I met this lady, she was a good spot for me to be in and start learning. She taught me stuff that I should have known, that I should have been taught by my own mother, which I didn't get. And then I was in that first one with the boy's mom, and it wasn't good. I was a mess. She was a mess. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't work. But when I landed in here, yeah, I mean, yeah. So
You try to get you something tonight, ain't you?
Huh?
You try to get you something tonight.
every night.
But hey, y'all ain't see Tony B over there when he said that. She said,
Yeah.
Start robbing and everything.
Right.
Maybe she needed to heal from something, but
She did. She was broken.
I know. I know.
Wow, you say broken.
I was a bag of glass.
Broken glass everywhere.
Yeah, I know I was. You know what I'm saying?
People
So,
pissing in the gutter like that. Just don't care. Damn.
I would rather be though. I'm that you couldn't have put it any other way. And I think for people who sit and say that they have came into their unions.
People, are you talking about L Boogie?
Well, L Boogie, I ain't heard
mean,
you.
well, no.
I ain't heard you
'Cause
say.
I ain't get an
I ain't heard
opportunity
you
to
say
speak.
nothing yet.
Because I ain't get an opportunity
But
to speak. But
I think you would be doing a disservice to our listeners and anybody else who really value what we put out there to say that I came with no issues. I'm
Well,
a
talking to L Boogie
we never said nothing about no issues. I wasn't broken. I wasn't unhealed. I was healed when I met my wife. I was 17. I was fine. Now, what she's talking about is probably maturity, but that has nothing to do with being broken.
What in the world? Yes,
Well,
it
no,
do.
no.
Yes, it
I
do.
wasn't broken.
Because again,
I wasn't broken.
you
Well, like you
childhood
see, you
trauma
can't
come
tell
in the midst of that. Being a leader of your household come in the midst of that. Understanding
Are
what
you
it
trying to
meant-
say I ain't no leader in my household?
I don't know. Go
No,
ahead,
no, it
baby.
sound like you sound like you saying something.
Go ahead, baby.
What you pointing at her for?
Go ahead, baby girl. Go.
But you can't tell if he felt like he was healed or he was at a place where he was healed. You can tell him he's not.
Well, I didn't say I'll be giving you. It would be a disservice to not give you people the truth. Now go ahead, you tell yourself your story.
For me,
I'm
it's
not
no
drinking
story
no more of
for
this
me.
shit. It might be all over the place. Oh, have mercy. Get
No,
that you bad
I
girl.
think for me, for me, I needed to heal. And was I ready to be a wife? No. Did I learn in the process? Yes. So yeah, and not saying that heal, like I don't even know if I could use the word broken. You know, some is old semantics. But I know that it's things that happened to me in my past, in my childhood, that affected my outlook on men and marriage and how I saw the world.
Absolutely.
So, yes, I needed to heal.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, I think, when you at a place where, and how can I say this? I don't want to say some people are more broken than other people, but if people take the time to concentrate on them and their own healing, which for me, if I could go back and tell little Tony B something, it would be concentrate on you. Grow to love you before you try to love somebody else. Fall in love with yourself. And that's not where I was.
Right.
So learning to love myself now, later on in life, I look back and realize, damn, I wish I would have known all of this then, or had someone that was pouring all this into me then. So, but yeah, to your point, I'm not doing a disservice. I am saying that I needed to heal.
Well, I wasn't talking to you. If the shoe fit, well.
Hey, this mug is twisted
Right.
over here, though. Lord have mercy.
We can rewind the tape back, because then she said we was sitting here being unrealistic.
Well,
Yeah,
sir,
that's what she said.
She ain't get nobody else to say nothing.
She just hopped all the way in and just called all of us liars.
Boy, when that thing get to drinking.
Hey, bad girl.
I forgot what I was about to say. I really did. I'm sorry.
So about the hill, you was. Did you have anything to add to that about being
Was you
healed?
broken?
I
I mean,
probably
'cause she said we were broken.
so like Tony B, I probably had certain mindsets or certain things that I was molded a certain way. And so I did have, so no, I wasn't ready, although I thought I was. I thought I was wife material and, I wanted.
You was definitely
No,
wife
I'm-
material, man. You was definitely wife material.
Thank you.
Shit.
But I'm just saying, what did I do everything right? Did I, as well? So I always say that you know, you had, like B said, you had a lot of sugar, honey, iced tea with you. Yeah, I probably had some things with me as well. So I wasn't 100% perfect either. So yeah, I did. There were some things some baggage, not necessarily baggage from relationships or anything like that, but it was life baggage that I brought into the actual relationship. And so my stance on things or the way that I saw things, we may not have, you know, agreed upon everything all the time. Yeah. And so I probably played a part in some of the situations that we actually had. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, no, I wasn't perfect. I probably did, like she said, a lot of childhood traumas, a lot of things that I saw in my life, things that I went through that didn't prepare me, or it gave me a certain outlook on life. It had me thinking a certain way that wasn't quite right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because let me say this,
Pull your mic up.
let me say this, although we can sit here and for our stories that we have shared, we grew up in a 2-parent household for the most of us. At the end of the day, how and what I seen in my household is definitely not how I carry my marriage even now. But I went off of certain things that I seen and maybe applied that early on. I probably did, yeah. But even still, that's not the way that I handle things now, based off of me having an understanding of what marriage consists of. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
So that could lead to the deeper, because people go into these relationships with a lot of baggage. They don't take time to El Boogie's point, heal before they try to get into something else.
They be in denial.
Yeah. So another thing, a topic I had under this was just be intentional about finding other successful marriages. A lot of people that's married, they don't have other married friends or married friends that's doing this. If they are doing bad, that they got married friends that's doing worse than they are. So find successful marriages, people that you mentors that you can look up to, or just, you know, been married for a long time, have a lot of wisdom that can pour into your relationship. So I think that's key too.
Them old folks, them folks been together 50, 55, 60 years. Those are the people that you can learn something from.
But they don't always
Not
have
always
to be
necessarily.
older people.
No, they don't. No, it don't, because they have 30 plus, and I'm sorry for I'm sorry for not mentioning that, but I was thinking in terms of like older folks. Y'all not older folks. Y'all just got married young. So, yeah. But
to your point, it doesn't always have to be older people. That's just like we have this platform. It's people who look to us for that. So it doesn't always have to be somebody that's 70 or 80 years old. It's people who are doing this thing. They putting in the work. They doing what they have to do, because there are successful marriages out here. There are people who really love each other. Real love exists.
Right.
It does.
And what I wanted to add to that is, just because somebody has longevity does not mean that they have a successful marriage. Right. So you still have to be cognizant of who you're taking advice from, because some people are just in it because they can't afford to be apart, or they there for the kids, and you would never know looking in that their marriage is not successful, that they're not happy, because you're on the outside looking in. And a lot of people not gonna share. A lot of people not gonna tell you my shit stink, our shit stink over here. They gonna make, it's like social media, right? You only see
look
the
good
good
on the outside.
So longevity doesn't mean success. But it is, it is wise to look to successful marriages. Hopefully people are honest, and are able to share their downs, their ups, so that people can learn from their mistakes. from your mistake, because I shouldn't have to live through the same thing. I should be able to learn a lesson from what you've gone through, if you're willing to share.
Right.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
So can I ask a question? Can you all give an example if I was a newcomer, a newlywed, and just coming into marriage? Can you kind of share with me what a healthy marriage in your mind consists of? What signs would I have to look for as a in trying to be around positive energy?
You saying trying to find other
Like,
successful married
yeah.
people?
Right, based off of your question, based off of your statement, surround yourself with positive, healthy folks. What does that look like, in your opinion?
That could be kind of, I think that can be open and tricky because you can have somebody that's positive, but you got to kind of just sit yourself in that room and see if you vibe with them people. I mean, because they can be perfect, but they might not be perfect for you. And as far as just
That's good.
as far as just in the from a friendship standpoint. I mean, because we all cool, but we might bring somebody in and I don't really like that Larry or that L Boogie and that bad girl, but we the ones with the most time. But y'all love us, or somebody else might love us. So that's kind of that's kind of tricky.
For you as a male?
What you mean for me as a male?
He's
Not
just saying
talking about
period.
in general.
That's in general.
Yeah, you just
that's
asking
in
about
general.
So,
if
but-
we were
but,
newlyweds.
I mean,
But she
and I
asking what
get
signs
it,
do you look
but
for?
I'm just saying,
That's in general.
outside of that, because I mean, I could look at you guys, I can look at other couples that I've been around, and it could be things that I wouldn't do. People can look at us and be like, them two batshit crazy. But on the same token, I'm just saying, on a positive note, like, can you give me some of the things that you can factor in as to say, hey, you know what? They doing the damn thing. Like, that's real black love.
Affection, love. I mean, just I would say affection. When if we just sitting up here, we could just be, or not like, she over there and I'm over here like this. That ain't something I'd be like, man, they don't even, what I mean? But if we like this is something I might be looking for. Yeah, they kind of, they giggling with each other. Look, I guess that would be stuff that I would look for. Just like affection and.
I think that although people smile through pain, you can tell when a smile is genuine. You can tell when somebody is truly, truly happy. That for me. You can tell when somebody faking is just a show versus somebody genuinely being happy. I can see it. So that's what I'm looking for. That genuine happiness. That glow versus just going through the motion, you can see it.
So y'all know I'm all about energy. I gotta spend time. Don't do that.
I'm taking a drink.
I have to. If I'm around you, I can pick up on your vibe, your energy. I look at I look at body language. To bad girls' point, you give off an aura. You give off a glow. If you want to say glow, or I can look at that, or I can feel that. But again, that came with over time. Right. So I'm that type of person. I gotta feel it. Okay. So I don't know if it's anything you want to add to that.
Can you feel it?
I would say this. Pay attention, please. I would say this. Look at those folks that you with you their relationships that you're speaking of, and take bits and pieces from every one of them, whether it be good or bad, and add it to yours and make yours better. You know what I'm saying? You might say, well, when they got into a little argument over there, he said some things or she said some things, and you can take that for yourself and be like, you know what? I don't think I want to do that at mine. Or these people could be giving off a certain something. Just take bits and pieces from it. Learn from the good, learn from the bad. Make yours better.
And it's all about just spending time with people. The more time you spend with people, and get to know them, you can make your own assessment.
Yeah.
You can't go around if you newlywed and you go around married people and you just automatically. But you can't automatically take the people. But again, looks can be deceiving.
Yeah.
You gotta learn people. You gotta be around them. You gotta just wait it out. Wait it out. It's gonna come to you. To me, my intuition is my superpower. Is my best friend. What I feel is what I'm what I'm gonna go with.
Go
Lady
gadget.
T.
Go gadget belt.
That's what I'm gonna use.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know about y'all, but god dang, I'm hot as a mother.
That's the bad girl.
That's that BG in your
I
cup.
think this is
Must
my
be.
last segment, y'all, for
I'm
this.
hot as a mother.
And we close, unless y'all had something more I'm asking. Putting God at the center of your marriage is the last segment, and that speaks for itself. But I'm gonna open it up, and y'all can add to it if you want.
I believe that that's a priority.
That's facts. You
So
have
what
to.
did I say? I'm gonna put this out there because you know the Bible, and I just want to hear y'all thoughts because the Bible say, and I don't know the exact scripture for people who the Bible thumpers and scripture people. Malachi says that God hates divorce. Hates divorce. How do you feel with that? Like taking it out. That's why I say, should you even entertain that? If you go into a marriage in front of God and you pledge yourself and you take these vows to this person, in the Bible and the people that the Christians that believe, and God says He hates divorce.
And
I think what I think as far as with that, God knows the people that's just in your life for season, so that divorce can happen because He know the people that's just in your life for season. Them ain't long term people.
seasons.
I say it's seasons. Them ain't that's not the person that's gonna be in your world until you go away from it. That's how I look at it.
But you made that
But you made that vow.
vow.
I understand.
So let me help you out.
I understand.
Let me help you out.
Hold on.
MD.
I understand you make that vow, but like I said, God put people in your life for seasons.
Reason and seasons.
Yeah, reason and season to prepare you for that life
Of
path.
happiness. So
I'm telling you.
let me help my husband out.
Okay.
Because everybody, I sit here and I keep the humor going. If it wasn't for me, it probably wouldn't be no show, right?
What?
But
What's that little boy saying?
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
But I'm going to say this. I am a very God-fearing individual. People may not think it. They may, feel differently in whatever behavior that I give off. But I'm a work in progress, right?
We all are.
And at the end of the day, God, as I've gotten older and I really have a better perspective on life and what it consists of, whether it's good, bad, however, I feel like that scripture that you just stated saying that God does not like divorce, our God is an awesome God, right? And God know that His people on this earth is far from perfect. So, in my opinion with that, I don't feel like that applied to me because of my current situation. I did not know, and I know people might beg to differ, I did not know what happiness really consisted of until I got into this union that I'm in now. So, at the end of the day, it's still man written, and you apply it as you see fit. I believe in God. I love God. But everything that I read in the Bible, I don't apply it to me because I'm blessed with this union, this second union after the divorce. Based off of that, if that was really true, then I think that life would be a little different where I am now. So, I
agree.
To each his own, but
That's-
certain things I just don't apply.
Right.
I take everything that has happened to me, and things is where I am just And I don't have a worry in the world.
So you drill home to what I was trying to say, because you have because this show is about divorce, and we have a wide audience, people who have their beliefs, who strongly believe in what the Bible says. You, like you said, you don't take every word that's written in the Bible for face value. But let me say this, but to my point of, you said you really didn't know what it was until you got into your second marriage. That goes into what this whole show is about.
Yeah.
Understanding what you're getting into before you make that step.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go into any, especially something as like marriage,
Right.
lifelong commitment like that. So yeah, you really got to where I was trying to go with that. But go ahead, baby. I think I cut you off.
No, I wanted to say, because I don't want the people out there that's thinking what you read in the Bible and they say God don't like divorce, and somebody whooping you and disrespecting you. Like, come on now.
Those are grounds for divorce.
Exactly. So a lot of times, like what you saying, some people take word as is. You know what? God don't like divorce. I gotta deal with this. But no, you don't deal with that. But like I said, people in your life for just seasons sometimes.
And when I said I was helping MB out, I was trying to get to that, right? So, when he said that people were in your life for reasons and seasons, their whole earlier part of where we was, I think that prepared us for us to be together. So, seasons and reasons, and and I'm gonna drop the mic.
You had something to add.
I'm trying to remember what it was that I wanted to add, but I think I was on the same page with Lady T with God doesn't like divorce. Believer in God, like she said, fearing God, fearing woman. God doesn't like a lot of things that we do.
Exactly.
Right? A lot of things that we do here on earth, and as she said, he know that we are human and we're going to make mistakes, and you have to repent. You got to ask him for forgiveness, and you shall be forgiven. But a lot of people use those things as excuses. Use the Bible as excuses to be or do what they want to do.
Yeah.
And it not only in marriages and and just the way that they walk. So I agree with her wholeheartedly on that. There are reasons where I believe that divorce should be on the table. It should be considered, and I think she said it. Abuse. I mean, there just mental unhappiness. Like, nobody. I do not feel that God wants us to be suffering or unhappy.
Yeah.
Right? I just don't believe that is what he wants for us. And so being in something where you're suffering and your mental is not being nourished or cared for, those to me are opportunities or times where divorce should be considered. So don't think that I'm sitting here saying, oh, absolutely, divorce is not an option. No, divorce is an option in some situations.
Because there's been times where I said, divorce his ass.
Yeah.
Who you talking about?
Boogie, you want to add something before we close this?
Who you talking about? That's what I want to add.
I think she's talking about you, El Boogie.
She'd be so hurt if I wasn't part of this family. She wouldn't know what the hell to do with herself. She's shitting me.
I ain't heard that one in a minute, right?
You so right.
He brought it back. First one of the season.
Yeah.
My man.
You got something back?
Keep God in everything you do.
Don't be doing that to him, El Boogie.
He got that.
Keep God in everything you do. Keep God in everything you do. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? Because if you put God first, you stand a better chance.
I agree.
And you'll know what the best move is. He'll give you what the answer is. So if the answer is divorce, he's gonna give you that.
Yeah.
If it's to stay in it, he's gonna give you that. If you put him first and you believe in him, he gonna have your back.
Yeah.
Amen, sister.
And to all them people out there, I encourage you to go to church. It is a beautiful thing. I belong to First Baptist Glenn.
Lord,
And you come on now, we the best church.
I know that
Everybody
pastor said,
knows.
"Don't give me no shot." You
We're a
drinking
wonderful
bad girl.
church.
You
Right.
drinking this? Is this what his congregation giving you?
Yeah.
Drinking bad girl and all this.
I don't even know what to say on that one. Only thing I can say is
I know what I can say.
listeners' choice question. We got a question for tonight. I did not. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have one. Okay.
I got something.
Oh, you got something?
Can I get a refill? Can I get a refill?
Telling them cats
Absolutely.
Can I get a
Okay.
refill?
That was.
I think bad girl got that bad girl drink. Not you, bad girl. The bad girl drink.
What? Not me, bad girl.
Nah, I'm talking about. I said bad girl got everybody. I don't know if you think the
I know.
drink got everybody twisted.
That's what she do.
I like it.
You like it?
Can I get a witness? Everybody love Jesus.
Oh
We
my.
gotta go.
no.
Y'all. We gotta
no,
go.
she
'cause I
about to
think
mess
it's
with
going
you.
to
She drunk.
be- It shouldn't even have to go. So if you're not following us on our social platforms, make sure you're following us on our social platforms. And until next week, guys.
Peace.